Hi Christmas crew! We're going to be making some really easy no-sew Christmas fabric crafts today. Before we get started, my name is Shannon and I want to welcome you here to the Cozy Christmas Cottage. Now I'm sure you're wondering, how are we creating fabric projects without a sewing machine? We're going to be using the secret ingredient here, fabric glue sticks. They go right into your hot glue gun. They work so good for bonding fabrics together. I will mention though, if you enjoy sewing, grab that sewing machine out. You can still adapt these projects and sew them up as well. So totally up to you how you want to do it. I'll be using my hot glue gun today. Our first project, let's make a really easy pillow using these beautiful tapestry style placemats you can get from Dollar Tree, a great bargain and deal. You are going to need 2 of them. We're going to turn the first one upside down so the wrong side is facing up. Grab out your hot glue gun and those fabric glue sticks. I will make sure to link those glue sticks down in the description box below. They are life-changing, the perfect addition to your craft supply stash if you don't already have them. Before that hot glue starts to cool and set up, you want to take your second placemat here and set the same edge down over top of that. Push this together, pinch it together, let it kind of cool, and then we're going to move on to the next step. You're going to open these placemats up and work slowly from each side down, and we're going to be creating a pocket so we can then fill this pillow with some stuffing. Now, as I said earlier, you can absolutely do this by sewing this up if you like, but I would love to know down in the comments below, would you rather hot glue your projects together or break out your sewing machine? Let me know down in those comments below. So now we should have one end and both sides of our placemats attached together in one way or the other, and then we have a nice pocket that we've created and one end opening. Here's a little tip and trick. Head to Walmart, grab one of their cheapest pillows. They're around $2.50, and use that for the stuffing of your pillow. It is going to save you a bundle versus heading to the craft section and grabbing some of the craft batting. I've done this for a long time. It works perfect, and this does go quite a long ways. You'll see I'll be using this pillow again for another project later on in this video. Make sure not to overstuff your pillow, and then once you're ready, you can start using that hot glue again to add to the open end and then close up that seam, and we have a quick and easy pillow. I love the look of this. It looks very, very classy and high end. A piece that I would usually see in a place like Home Goods or a home decor store. But this one only cost us $2.50 since we only needed 2 placemats. And of course, a little bit of stuffing from our budget pillow. Next, let's make some cute fabric ornaments. So this fabric is from the Dollar Tree, and these embroidery hoops are 3-inch size. I found those on Amazon. I'll link them down below for you. We are going to then iron our fabric. The Dollar Tree fabric comes extremely wrinkly. Always iron your fabric. You're going to get a much nicer end result to your projects. Now, to actually create this ornament, we're going to loosen the screw at the top of the embroidery hoop and take the inside hoop out, place it underneath your fabric, and then spread it out. Make sure it's nice and flat, the fabric is, and then sandwich your bigger embroidery hoop over top. And then go ahead, retighten up the screw at the top. That's going to make sure our fabric's not going to move. Then you can kind of rough cut your fabric out, and then take your scissors and as close to the embroidery hoop frames as you can get on the back side, you're going to cut off any of that excess fabric. So now we have the base of our ornament, and of course you can leave it or you can get creative, which is what I love to do, and find a bunch of embellishments like stickers. These are all from Hobby Lobby, or these really, really cute buttons that I found on Amazon, and I'll link them down below for you too. Just grab out some of those embellishments that you might have on hand and get to work. Start creating and making things look a little bit more fancy if you want. This one is just a little sticker. I did go ahead, add a little bit of hot glue onto the back so it would more permanently attach onto the front of this ornament. We're also going to take some ribbon, or you can use twine, whatever kind of Christmassy colors that you have or whatever colors match your Christmas theme. Put that through where that screw is at the top, and that's going to be where we're going to add our ribbon or our string to make the hanger of this ornament. So super cute. You can leave it like this, but again, you can get a little bit more creative even and add some of that ribbon around the edge to help cover up some of the wood of this embroidery hoop, but it looks really nice if you just leave it plain too. Completely up to you how you want to decorate these. I absolutely had fun creating some that were all similar in the looks of them so that I could add them to my Christmas tree and have a really cute set of embroidery hoops. You get creative with yours, add whatever you want, turn them into whatever color combination you want. These turn out adorable though. I love the way they look on the tree. They look like regular ornaments, but I think these would be so cute in a craft room. I don't know if you decorate your craft room for Christmas time. I do. I love to, and have a really fun theme planned this year. So make sure you're subscribed so you come back and you don't miss all the decorating fun of my craft room that'll be soon to come. So very similar to our last embroidery hoop project, you can also get these in multiple different sizes. This one is a 12-inch size, and we are going to do the exact same process. Put the inside embroidery hoop down on your work surface, layer your fabric on top, and then the bigger embroidery hoop sandwiches the fabric in the center. Make sure to pull it tight so it's nice and flat, and then re-screw and tighten the screw at the top. Flip it over to the back side, go ahead and remove all that excess fabric with your scissors, cutting as close to that embroidery hoop as you can. And then just like the ornaments, you can also decorate these however you want, add your own embellishments. I found this chipboard snowflake at Dollar Tree, took it home, painted it white, and then let it dry. I also found this cute ski lift ornament at Dollar Tree that looked so cute, contrasted in the center of this snowflake. Just use some hot glue to apply it right down on there, and then we're going to add some more hot glue to the back of the snowflake and attach it onto the fabric in the embroidery hoop. Once you have that centered, go ahead, flip it over, make sure you pat down the fabric so that the hot glue gets into the fibers of the fabric. Then for a little hanger on top, just add some fabric, some ribbon, some twine, whatever you want to the top, make a little loop, and then it's easy to hang. So you can put this on your wall, add it to a big Christmas tree, or it makes for a cute wreath too. Now let's make some cute fabric 3D Christmas trees. You're gonna need 3 pieces of fabric in coordinating styles and patterns. And we're gonna take this first piece, fold it in half, and then cut out a very tall and skinny triangle shape. We're going to repeat this process with the other 2 pieces of fabric using our first triangle that we cut out as a template. So the other 2 Christmas trees will be the same exact size. You can find coordinating fabrics at the craft store in the style of fat quarters, or just go ahead and buy like a quarter of a yard of fabric from the bolt if you want to be more selective. I found these cute prints on Amazon, and I'll link them down below for you too. So just kind of made it easy, and the sizes worked perfectly for these Christmas trees. So here are our 3 trees all cut out, 2 pieces each. To put these trees together, we're going to come back in with our handy dandy fabric glue sticks. On the back side of one triangle, you're going to add a row on each side coming to the point at the top. Lay your second piece of fabric in there, and then just like we did the placemats for the pillow, we're going to go a little at a time on each side, pushing it down, making sure we get that glue into the fibers of the fabric. Reopen up your fabric, add some more glue on the edges, and continue until you get down to the bottom, but leave the bottom open so we have a nice pocket to add some stuffing. Now it's time to get back out our bargain Walmart pillow for our cheap stuffing and use that to add into these trees. It helps to have a pencil on hand so you can get some of that batting up into the point of the tree, and then just lightly stuff the rest of it. Then we are going to kind of use our pencil to help create a hole in the center up the middle of the tree to add a long dowel rod. Add that up into the very tippy top point of your tree. That's going to help keep our fabric upright, and then we're going to add some hot glue to the bottom to close up that opening. So you're going to repeat this process for all 3 of your Christmas trees, and I'm sure you're wondering, how are we going to make these trees stand up? I grabbed these blocks from Dollar Tree, and we are going to add a hole with our drill and a small drill bit right to the middle of the block. You just want to make sure that your drill bit is just as big as your dowel rod, so the dowel rod will slide right down into the hole. Do that with all 3 of your Christmas trees and you have a beautiful set of trees that are so cute. Again, use whatever patterns, prints, colors match your decor. I love kind of the crafty look of these. If you wanted to, you could even paint the blocks and the dowel rods. Completely up to you to customize. Now we're gonna make some shabby chic or rustic style wrapped candy canes. You can find these candy canes as ornaments at Dollar Tree, or I found mine on Amazon. I'll link them down below for you. If you're needing several like I did, that's probably a better way to go, better bargain. And then you're also gonna need some coordinating red and white fabrics. I found mine on Amazon. I'll link all the Amazon stuff down below for you. We're gonna take the first piece of fabric, rip a little strip off of it, then hot glue the end onto the candy cane and start wrapping the fabric around the candy cane. I would say you'd probably need about a 1/2 inch size strip, and then you just kind of cut a slit in the fabric and rip it from top to bottom. If you need the extension and a longer piece of fabric to continue wrapping your candy canes, you just kind of hot glue the end on there to extend the length and then keep wrapping it. Put a little hot glue at the end and cut off any excess. So you're going to continue doing all of your candy canes in those multiple different fabrics. I even did some with the red and green stripes with my Dollar Tree fabric. Those turned out really, really cute. Very cute to add to a Christmas tree as ornaments, add to a wreath, add to the top of your Christmas gifts, put into a jar like this, add to a tiered tray. Sky's the limit with these. So many possibilities. So those candy canes turned out so cute. Let's do the same concept but create some peppermint sticks. These are miter shears. I'll link them down in the description box below. They cut through wood and plastic like these candy canes, like butter. So like I said, I'll link them down below. You just want to cut off the little hooks at the top. We're only going to be using the bottom, but keep those hooks because look, I think it'd be so cute to add to a little Christmas village as fencing. So there's a extra little bonus DIY idea for you. But the same idea here, we're just ripping off strips of fabric, wrapping them around our candy cane or our peppermint stick and cutting off any excess. Let's put these together and make them look a little bit more finished. We're gonna make a tag for this little bundle to make them look a little bit more finished off. I cut a piece of craft paper at 1 inch wide by 2.5 inches long and then cut the corners off of one end. Took a hole punch, added a hole to that end. And now I have to show you these. They are so fun. I found these on Amazon too. They were only like 12 bucks, I think, so a really good deal. They are little stamps that have the typewriter font to them as the uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and some punctuation marks. And they are just fun to create some kind of farmhouse and rustic themed decor, especially for Christmas time. A fun way to make your own gift tags even. I'm just using a JOY to spell out joy for this. A good way to clean these is just use a baby wipe, rub it on the baby wipe and let them dry before you put them back in the box. You can use them over and over again. I did trim down this a little bit and then rub the edges on my ink pad or my stamp pad to make it look even more rustic. Now to make this whole look come together, we're gonna hot glue those peppermint sticks together, kind of crisscross one over the top, and then take some red and white twine, twist it around the center to keep with that peppermint look and theme. Tie a knot, add your new little tag on the front, tie a bow, trim off any of the excess. How cute is this? So I didn't have like a big display to put this in, but I think this would be so adorable in a tiered tray or displayed in your kitchen in a little vignette. Just a cute little addition. Again, great for the top of Christmas presents too. I love these linen sacks or treat bags you can get from Dollar Tree. Obviously, these are from Valentine's Day, but they have them throughout the year in different styles for the different holidays. They have a heart on one side, but they're plain on the back, so you can always create whatever design you want. We're also going to use some potpourri, and you'll need some cinnamon sticks from Dollar Tree. I went ahead and decided to embrace the heart on the front of this, and it was red, and it looked cute. So I'm adding some little felt pieces to make some holly berries to decorate that up. We're going to add our potpourri to the inside of this bag, cinch the top a little bit, and then we're going to grab a couple of those cinnamon sticks, add those to the inside, tie it up tight so those don't come out of there. And then the front, we're also going to add a little bit of Christmas twine to dress it up even more. This smells so, so good if you're needing a hint of Christmas scent in your office or in a hallway where you walk by. This is a great way to do it. These would be cute for ornaments, little gifts. So just a fun, easy, no-sew Christmas project. I hope you liked it. Now back to our awesome placemats. I love these. I have a couple more ideas to share with you using these. This first one, we're gonna make a Christmas card holder. So we're gonna take our placemat, flip it over to the back side, use our fabric glue sticks to adhere and glue those sides down so it makes it a little bit skinnier. We're gonna be adding this to a dowel rod and we need it to be a little bit skinnier. To dress up the bottom, fold it in half lengthwise and then dovetail the bottom with your scissors so we have a nice decorative pointed bottom. Now for our dowel rod, take your fabric glue again, glue your dowel rod down maybe about 2 inches, add some more of your glue to the top edge and sandwich that dowel rod in the middle. Now we need to make it to where we can hang our Christmas cards. So I found these cute red clothespins at the craft store. We're just going to use some regular hot glue on these and add them in different random places on our placemat. The buffalo check here kind of gave me some straight lines to work with so I could evenly space them out. So if you have a buffalo check, use that to your advantage. And then we just need to add some twine onto the top so our Christmas card holder will then be able to hang. So here's what it looks like with a few little Christmas cards added on so you can kind of see what it would look like when it's finished. But you don't necessarily have to use this for Christmas cards. You could also use this for photos, notes, to-do lists, shopping lists. You could put this in your office for office notes. In your kitchen, you could add recipes to it. So very versatile and multifunctional. It's also really, really easy to take these placemats and put them end to end to make your own table runners. So this one, I just kind of butted them up next to each other. If you have a pattern or a print, definitely want to make sure that you kind of get that continuous print. So make sure to line your placemats up end to end so they all look like they flow in one continuous pattern. You can put this down the center of your table and add candles and Christmas trees and decorative greenery, but just another quick and easy DIY. Now I know I shared this one with you before, but I wanted to share it with you again. Same placemat. These are nice to make your own ornaments with, but I'm going to give a little twist to this one. We're going to fold the edge over and use a Sharpie marker to create a Christmas shape. So in this case, I'm making half of a Christmas tree. Definitely don't want to do anything with too much detail because the first Christmas tree did not work with all those branches. So less branches, less detail, the better here. I just cut it out and that gave me even branches on both sides, which is why I folded that in half. And then we're going to add a piece of Christmas twine to the top to make the hanger using a thick needle so it would thread through the twine and also through that placemat. Just tie a knot at the top and cut off any excess and we have an instant and easy Christmas tree. Embellish how you want with some pom-poms for some ornaments, or I'm making a little green bow to add to the top. And then here is the extra little twist. You can actually take some essential oils and drip them right onto the fabric of these ornaments to give you a Christmas smell. So I absolutely love, love, love the smell of Christmas trees. So if you get some Christmas tree essential oils, then it kind of gives you the effect that you have a live tree when you don't necessarily have a live tree. I always put up a artificial tree because I like to put mine up really, really early in the season. So this still gives me the scent of Christmas without having the live tree. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed these no-sew Christmas projects. And if you're new, subscribe, hit the bell, and select all so you never miss a DIY Christmas video like the one you saw today. I'll have another Christmas DIY video popping up on your screen. Make sure to hit that. Click over and watch that next, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and have a very happy holiday.